Welcome to Level 8.
Here is some important information for you about this course. In Interlingua, we believe that our students learn more when they know what they have to do in class and at home, and when they know how they should study. The book you have in your hand and the CD you're listening to are for homework. It's important that you do your homework regularly and that you come to class on time every day. If you feel you need individualized help, you can ask your coordinator for an extra help session. At Interlingua, we use the following grades to evaluate your oral progress. 10, very good, 8, good, 6, minimum, and 4, not passing. We talk to you individually about your oral progress twice during the course, at the middle of the course and during the final review unit. There is one final written exam at Interlingua, and to pass the course you need to get at least 7 points on the exam and at least 6 for an oral grade. The goals for the course are to understand and use how to use future tenses. For example, we'll be flying back tomorrow. How to use passive voice. The problem is being handled by Dawn. Actions at an indefinite time in the past. I haven't talked to Jerry recently. Have you gone anywhere lately? How to use superlatives. That was the most boring movie I've ever seen. Actions that began in the past and continue in the present. Steve has lived here for 15 years. He's been working for the IRS for 10 years. How to use indefinite pronouns. Has anyone seen Carol? Someone saw her down in the cafeteria. How to talk about obligation and necessity. She has to hurry because she's got to be in the airport by 9. She must check in by 8. Another goal is to learn vocabulary. It's important to use these structures with good grammar and fluency. If you have questions, problems, or suggestions, please talk to your teacher, your coordinator, or your director. At Interlingua, you are important. Unit 1. Practice 3.
If you don't have any plans for this coming weekend, I want to recommend the new Pacino movie called Dark Knights. There is a lot of action, comedy and romance. Something for everyone. Dark Knights is being shown in movie theatres throughout the city. If music is more your idea of fun, you can go to Orchestra Hall to see the Philharmonic in concert. They will be playing next Friday, Saturday and Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. Tickets are being sold at Orchestra Hall right now. For those people who like a good comedy, the Boston Players are going to perform a comedy version of Cinderella this weekend at Mainline Theatre. Tickets cost $5, $10 and $15, and you can buy them at Mears Ticket Office or at the door. Finally, for those of you who are sports fans, there is plenty to do this weekend. In basketball, the Wolves are playing the Hawks at the arena on Sunday night. On Saturday, the Gliders will play an exhibition hockey game for charity, and all money will be donated to the Children's Fund.
Unit 2. Practice 3. Example.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Baker, and I'm here in downtown New York City asking people about unusual things they have done. Good morning, sir. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Have you ever eaten insects?
Insects. No, I have eaten snake, deer, turtle, rabbit, and iguana, but I've never eaten an insect.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Dialogue 1.
Excuse me, miss. Can I ask you a question?
Will this take long?
No, it's just one question.
Okay then.
Have you ever gone skydiving?
Skydiving? You mean like jumping out of a plane with a parachute?
Yes.
No, never. I've never gone skydiving and I never will. I'm afraid of heights.
Okay, thank you for your time.
No problem.
Dialogue 2.
Hi there. Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Have you ever lived in another country?
Actually, I have. I've lived in Argentina, Russia, and Germany.
Really? And did you learn to speak the languages of those countries?
I learned Spanish fairly well. but I only know the basics of Russian and German.
All right. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Dialogue 3.
Good morning, ma'am. Can I ask you a question?
What kind of question?
Well, I'm asking people about unusual things they have done.
All right then, go ahead. What's your question?
Have you ever climbed a mountain?
No, I've never climbed a mountain, but I have done some other unusual things.
Really? Like what?
Well, I've gone skydiving, I've visited the North Pole, I've done TV commercials, and I've written a book.
How interesting. Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
In-class activity 1.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Electronics Inn. Did you find everything you were looking for?
Yes, thank you.
All right. The cost of all your items is $375.98. How will you be paying for your purchase?
With this platinum card, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Do you think you could hurry up?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm afraid your card didn't go through.
What? I've used this card many times before. You probably did something wrong.
Let me try again. No, I'm afraid your card has been declined.
This is ridiculous. I've never had a card declined in my life. Run it again.
Ma'am, I've already run it 3 times.
Look, little girl, this is Christmas Eve. I've already been to 3 other stores, and I don't have time for your incompetence.
Excuse me, I'm the manager here. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, I don't know what kind of idiots you've hired here, but I've given my card to this person, and she still hasn't completed my sale.
Let me see. I'm sorry, ma'am, but as the cashier has already told you, your card has been declined. You will need to pay with another card or in cash.
I've never been treated like this in my entire life. Do you know how much money I've spent at this store? Now, I've given you a chance, but you still haven't managed to do what I'm asking. I want you to find out what has happened to my card now.
All right, let me call the card company. Ma'am, if you'll step over here, I think we can clear this up.
I will not step over there. I can't believe that I've had to wait here because you can't do your job. Now, tell me what you've done with my card, or I'm calling the police.
Very well, ma'am. The reason your card has been declined is that your ex-husband reported that you still haven't returned his credit cards after your separation. He's called in to remove your purchase rights on all his credit cards.
What? I can't believe you've humiliated me like this.
Ma'am, the only person who has made a fool out of you is you.
I'm never going to come back here again.
I'm counting on it. Have a nice day.
CD Practice 7.
My name is Walter Russell III. I'm 70 years old and have had a very interesting life. I've lived in 3 different countries: Italy, South Africa and England. I've visited more than 50 countries in my lifetime, but I've never been to New Zealand. That is a country I'm planning to visit next year. I've taken flying lessons, but I still haven't flown an airplane solo. I hope to do that next month. I've only been married once, and my wife has always gone with me on my adventures. I visited the pyramids in Egypt, have walked along the Great Wall of China, and have travelled to Zambezi to see Victoria Falls. I think I have done almost everything I've ever wanted to do in this life. I guess my only regret is that I never had children, but I guess it's too late for that now.
Hola, buen día. Primero que nada, gracias por estar viendo este video, por tu tiempo, esta video presentación. Mi nombre es Isaac Badillo, asesor financiero con 10 años de carrera bancaria. Actualmente me especializo en el área de divisas, tipo de cambio, ofreciendo lo que son estrategias, herramientas y servicios para optimizar esos ejercicios, esas operaciones. ¿Cómo? Con posturas, órdenes en mercado, un sistema que se queda trabajando 5 días de la semana, los 24 horas que el mercado está activo. Análisis técnico, básicamente la verificación de gráfico para sacar tendencias, soportes y resistencias, ver probabilidades y pronósticos. Y administración de riesgos para administrar lo que es a un lapso de tiempo, proteger la tesorería de la empresa por la volatilidad de precios. Mi nombre es Isaac Badillo, gracias por mirar este video. Saludos.